What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to 250k to 500k episode 7. This may be the last one, this might not be, dependent on how much profit we can actually make this episode. So let's start, let's go jump straight into the trade pile. There we go, fucking we're up with the words. It wouldn't be a Josh Gambo Nightfall commentary without the amount of fuck-ups that I do. So Alex has sold for 4.8k, I believe we bought him for 1,000, maybe 1,200 coins, so that's a good 3k profit on him. Roman Shirokov has sold for 19.7k. I believe we put him up for 21 by now, but he didn't sell, so we dropped him down to 19.7 and he sold almost instantly. That's a profit of, a good 3.4, 3.2k, so that's a nice amount for him. Our Clint Dempsey in centre forward for 25.5k has sold. We bought him for 19.7, sold for 25.5, so that's a good profit of 4.6k, so that's a nice amount for him. So that's the trade pile cleared out. Let's go into the watch list. And we picked up a Parolo 5212, not the best of players. He's only 2-star skills. I was checking him up, why he's worth so much, but he was only out in the first couple team of the week. So I'm going to put him up at the cheapest one on the market is 19k by now. So I'm going to put mine up at 18 actually, because I don't feel confident on this guy selling. The formation is very bad. But I'm going to put this up for 12 hours because, it's almost 12 now, so I might as well put it up for 12 hours. Parolo, yeah, I'm going to put him up for 12 hours. Actually, I'm going to put him up for 1 hour. Yeah, sorry about that. So that'll be a good profit of about 6 to 7k if I can sell him for that. We picked up a Omar Cummings for very, very cheap. 1.5k we picked him up for. He's going to sell for, a good 6.8k. I'd be surprised if he didn't sell for 6.8k, because it is pretty cheap, but, there's none on the market, so 6.8k should sell pretty damn fast, giving me a profit of a good, 4.8, 4.6k profit. And we picked up a centre forward, Casano, for 25k. This is, a decent profit. There are some on the market, but not in this formation, so I'm going to put him up at 30 start and 30.5. Actually, I'm going to put him up at 29.7 start and 30 by now. And if he sells, we'll get a profit of 3.5k after tax, so that's a decent amount for Casano if he sells. So I'll be back with more deals, and I'll be back when everything is sold. Alrighty guys, and we are back. This part isn't live because I recorded it last night while my brother was sleeping, so I thought I'd be fair to him, let him sleep and I'll record this in the morning. But I did actually get the stuff recorded, so we sold an Antonio Casano for 29.7k, giving a profit of 3.2k. We sold our Omar Cummings for 6.8k. I believe a bot bought this because I put him up and I saw my coins go up instantly. But of course I did that off screen, so I made a profit of about 4,800 on him. Just listing a Danny here, but I do think it glitches out. As you can see, I didn't buy it for 7.7. You'll see what I actually bought it for in a second or two, because it glitches around. Anyway, as you can see, we bought 4 informs on the watch list, and the first one being not Danny, but as you can see, we bought him for 1,400 coins, and we're going to list him for 4.6 start, 4.8 by now. I put that up for pretty much every Danny. And 12 hours as I went to sleep. Cruz 4-2-3-1 in central defensive, 15.2k. Going to list him at 21k by now. Hopefully he's going to sell. Obviously I know if he is sold or not, but you'll have to wait until the next part for that. We picked up a centre forward Roshaki for 12.7k. Listed him. Going to list him up at around 17ish, I think. What did I do? 18.7, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to remember what I listed it at. So 18.5, 17.5 start. So that would be a profit of a good 3.8k on Roshaki. We picked up an Anyukov, which only sells for 16k. Unfortunately, I thought it was going to sell for more, but it didn't. Or doesn't anyway, so 16k there, made a profit of like 200 coins or so, nothing much, nothing special. We picked up another Eliseo, I believe this is the second of this in this series, 20.2k start, we picked him up for, and we're going to put him up for 23.7 by now, and hopefully he's going to sell. So I'll be back when everything sells. Alrighty guys, and we are back, and if you look in the top right hand corner of your screen, it is done. 500,000 coins, it is done. We've just gone absolutely ham on the last stage of this trading series. So let's see who I bought and who I sold, because you know, I was like 5 to 6k off finishing 500k, so I thought I'd go the fast way. I went for a Lucas, picked him up for like 400 coins, sold him for 600. That's a 200 coin profit. As you can see, Cruz overnight has sold for 21k by now, giving a profit of 5.4k. A really nice bit of profit there. Our Fabianski has sold. We picked him up for 350, sold him for 850. That's, you know, a good 520 coins. Our Michael Owen has sold for 550. I believe we picked him up for 350, so that's a 200 coin profit again. 17.5k for Thomas Rajicki. He just wouldn't sell, so I listed him up just a tad cheaper, and he did sell at 17.5. So that's a nice amount of profit on him. Of about 3.8k. Anyukov, 200 coin profit, not much there. Our Santon has sold for 750, picked him up for 350, so that's a decent amount of profit there again. And our Licio has sold for 23.7, giving a profit of 2.5-ish. Our Parolo has actually sold for 16.5. Didn't think he was going to, but he did. So that's a profit of, you know, a good 4.8, 5.2-ish. And our final player of this series, Danny, central defensive, 4.6k, giving a profit of a good 3.4, 3.2k. So that's a nice bit of profit there. So I'm just going to show you how I have done all these methods on the next screen. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I got all these informs and how I, you know, what methods I used and review them. Just a slight bit. So back on the next screen. Alrighty guys, this is the first inform trading method that I have used. But I got this one from Flutie. This one is the 150-150 method, and it takes a lot of RT bashing. You know, you have to go a lot of pages. As you can see, from page 2 to page 70, I didn't want to show it. So from as you can see, we picked up a 58-minute Demba Ba. And we keep going on to page 80, and you know, if I managed to pick up this player on page 80, you would be in some hell of a profit. So you know, you can pick up these players because people do list them at random prices. One page off, as you can see, Blue Xabi Alonso. Did you see him? If not, there it is again. So yeah, you know, this is a great method for spotting informs for 150. Get a 10k bid on it, and hopefully, you know, you're going to get him for 10k. So I'll be back with another inform trading method. Alrighty guys, and we're back with another inform trading method. This is the 1-2-3 method, once again done by Flutie. You know, all of his methods seem to work for me, so I might as well show you guys if you don't understand them. This is the 1-2-3 method. As you can see, 10k minimum, 10k max price, and 30k buy now minimum price. Gold region on the level. Search, and as you can see, you know, instantly that's a bargain. That's a bargain. You know, he goes for about 22k. Elkerson goes for about 19. Kagawa, I'm sure he goes for 27 plus in centre mid. Cisse goes for about 18. So, you know, as you can see, if you watch list all these players and then bid on them a tad later, you're obviously going to make some profit. So, you know, add them to the watch list. Keep going along. You don't see many informs pop up, but the informs that you do see pop up, you know, shove them in your watch list and keep an eye on them and just keep bidding on them, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up a nice bargain. So I'll be back with one more trading method, and then that'll be it for this video. Alrighty guys, and we are back for the third and final inform trading method, and this one is the most common used one. It's the gold 10k min price. You know, this is gonna show a lot of informs. See, you know, first page, couple of informs up straight away. So I'm just gonna go until I find, you know, one decent deal that would be worth bidding on, and tell you, you know, why he'd be worth so much and how to check how much he would be. So let's just keep going. You know, you don't normally have to go too far along. You know, that's a deal, and he's not even an inform. He goes for like 32k. So you could, you know, keep an eye on him, get some bids in. But for me, this is an inform trading method, so I'm going to keep going until we find a cheap inform. As you can see right there, Van der Wiel goes for 19k. So if you picked him up for, you know, 15.2, sell him up at 19, that's a good profit of 3k. So yeah, I think that's explained that method really well. Check the database to see what his price is roughly. Don't go off it. Don't go completely on it. Just take it as a rough guesstimate. So yeah, anyway, if you've enjoyed the last episode of 250k to 500k, thanks for the epic support you've shown to this series. Yeah, drop a like for the last time, hit subscribe and whatnot. I'll see you in a bit, lads. Have a nice day.